channel. If you're new here, my name is Marina. I do mobile home living in a trailer park in Tennessee. And this last month doing Vlogmas has been extremely chaotic. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to get my life together. Not completely together because we all know that's not going to happen. But I want one area of my life to be together. And that's like my homemaking. I want to be the best homemaker that I can be. Like I want to really put myself to the test. Looking back from last year to now, I can see the progress, but I want even more progress within this next year to go down. I want routine to set in. I don't want to constantly feel like I'm getting into a routine. I want to be in a routine. I don't want to constantly feel like I'm getting organized. I want to be organized, and it's really hard for someone with such a chaotic mind like me. But I also want to show you guys that, hey, those of us that struggle with not only ADHD like myself, but like other issues that prevent us from being as put together as everybody else in the world seems to be, then I want to show you, like, hey, we can work around it and make it work for us, modify these things, and get our lives semi-together. At least enough together to where I'm not swimming in what I'm swimming in right now. My house looks the worst it has ever looked, but I am determined, with Jesus first of all, with a little bit of hard work, some sweat and tears, hopefully no blood, but blood, sweat, and tears, and, you know, encouragement from you guys, just like, and also knowing that I'm motivation for you guys, because you guys don't just encourage me. Like, I want to be that encouragement for you. You guys encourage me to encourage you, and you guys motivate me to motivate you. That's how this, like, works. So I want to be proof that we can do it. I know that you're probably swimming in after Christmas stuff. I know your house probably looks horrible. If it don't, yes, go best friend. But if it does, I'm with you. You're not alone. We're going to tackle it together. This is probably going to be my most motivating video yet. I've only been on YouTube for around a year. I've done some pretty long cleaning videos, but I have never done a video like this video. We're not only tackling mess, we're decluttering. I'm getting rid of a ton of my clothes. If I haven't wore it in the last 6 months, it's gone. If I don't intend to wear it in the next 6 months, it's gone. I'm also going in after cleaning and decluttering, and I'm organizing things, and I'm getting it all together. That way, I'm not doing a cleaning video, then coming back, and then a decluttering video, and then coming back, and an organized video, because I've learned within the last year, when I do those, I fall off the wagon. And I always say I'm coming back for a declutter video after a cleaning video, but I never get around to it because the house just gets messy again. It's a never-ending cycle. So if I tackle it all at once, room by room, I really feel like it's going to help me. It might not. You guys will see. You guys will see it unfold. This is not future Marina, so I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is I'm going to try my darndest to be not only the homemaker that God has set me here to be, but the wife that my husband deserves, and the kids not the kids. I'm not trying to be the kids. The mama my kids need. That's what I'm trying to be this year. My New Year's resolutions are to become a better homemaker as best as I can be. I don't have high expectations, like, you know, out there big expectations. I'm not talking about washing off my grapes and putting them in the fridge color coded or something like that. That's just not going to happen. But I want to be able to wear matching socks, and my kids to wear matching socks if need be, if they want to. If they don't want to wear mismatching socks, I want them to have 2 socks. And I want, you know, I want them to know where everything is. Right now, I can't even find, I had to go buy a new tripod because I can't even find a little piece to my old nice tripod. So I'm on this little bitty tripod because I can't find my tripod piece. I don't want to have to lose stuff like that. I want it to be so organized and clear that if something's missing, I can see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just want homes for everything. I want designated spaces for everything. So my goals for this year are to be the best I can be. First of all, I want to put Jesus first in everything, and I try to do that all the time, but I want to go even a step further and not just involve Him every day in my day like I do. I want to surround my day around Him. And secondly, I want to get my house completely clean, completely organized, completely decluttered, so that I have a just blank canvas for this new year. I want to apply a routine, hopefully the Fly Lady routine that you guys will see. I know I've been talking about that lately, but with Vlogmas, everything just got in the way. I want to apply a routine that keeps it going so all my hard work don't go to waste. I want to be sure my laundry never piles up like it has piled up and like it is now. I've tackled a lot of it, but I still have a lot to go. And then one that is separate. This is the only one that's separate from homemaking related things. I want to stop apologizing for my kids. So many times I catch myself in the store when one of them is having issues and somebody's really upset with it or somebody's annoyed by it. I always say, I'm sorry they have such and such, or I'm sorry they have such and such, they can't help it. I'm done apologizing for my kids. I'm done saying I'm sorry that this is my child. I'm not, because that's basically what that sounds like. Well, I'm sorry this child has autism. I'm not going to do that anymore. My child is going to feel the emotions he feels, and I'm not going to worry about how it affects other people. It's really hard for me because I'm very empathetic. I feel everyone's emotions all of the time. It's a calling from God, but it's a difficult one, I'm not going to lie. If someone's upset in the room, like, I can feel it. The first thing I do when I step into a room is I read the room. I think every empath, like true empath, because empathy has become this thing that apparently everybody has. If you look on TikTok and stuff, no, like if you're a true empath, the first thing you do when you walk into a room is you read it. I'm done reading it and trying to mold my family and myself in Walmart, in that particular aisle in Walmart, to be what that other person needs us to be, because my child comes first and I need to be what my child needs me to be. So that's the only thing that's separate from the homemaking. The rest of it is homemaking, Jesus, wife, mama related. That's kind of mama related, but that's just a separate New Year's resolution I have. That's it. I don't really set high expectations for me because I know I won't meet them. I have so many eggs in my baskets, in my one basket at all times. It's hard for me to set more than just a few resolutions. Last year I did set some resolutions. I did really good with weight loss this year, so hopefully I can continue that. But my main thing is to just keep doing what I've been doing and to get my home organized and beautiful and just make it a comfortable space for my family to reside in, because that's the main goal. I love doing makeovers. I love organizing. Well, kinda, not really. I just lied. I mean, I love it organized. I just don't like the process. Ain't that like everything though? But like same with cleaning. I hate cleaning. I'll be the first YouTube mom to tell you I hate cleaning, but I love it when it's clean. So, you know what I'm saying. I love it when it's clean, but you know. So we're just going. What was I going with that? The house, making the house beautiful. I love that. I love a clean home and stuff. But most of all, besides the decor and besides the organization and stuff, I want them to feel comfortable in this home. I want them to have clean spaces to play in. I want them to have clean dishes to eat on. I want them to have everything they need to thrive within this home. So that's what we're working on this year. I'm excited to, in the future, look back to see how far we get. As long as it's progress, I'll be happy. There's never, being a mom and being a wife, there's never a goal that you get to finally achieve until, you know, they're out of the home. But then you're still a mom. Your mom title, your mother title doesn't end at 18. So I'll never be able to say, yes, I fulfilled that goal. Not until the day I die and I meet Jesus in heaven. But as for now, if I just see progress, then that's what matters to me. I just want to see progress. So I said all that to like lay out the foundations of this video. This video is, like I said, going to be the most motivating video I have done to date, and I'm super excited about it. It's probably going to be super long as well. So if you need to get in the cleaning, organizing, decluttering spirit, then jump in here with me. We got this. I know it's overwhelming right now. I honestly want to go sit down, but I'm not going to, because I know my kids need this. I know Shane needs this. I need this. You guys need this. So we're going to do the daggone thing even when we don't feel like doing it. That's one thing I prayed this morning, and as I said, God, in Jesus' mighty name, help me to do the daggone thing even when I don't feel like doing it. I'm not asking for some supernatural motivation, because motivation fades. It's gone like a fart in the wind. But if you help me to learn to love to do things even when I don't feel like doing it, I'll be a-okay. So let's do it right now when we don't feel like doing it. I'm going to show y'all some befores. Bear with me. It's extremely bad. Let's pray right now. You guys stop and say a prayer for me that it never looks like this again. And that if it does, God gives me the strength and the patience and just everything I need to deal with it. But let's pray. Stop and say a prayer for me right now that it never looks this way again, because I'm really going to try my darndest to get this under control, even more so than I already have. It looks like I don't have anything to show for this last year, but I learned a lot of lessons and you guys have taught me a lot of new things. So start with the befores. I'm going to do a before of each room. I'm going to then clean the room. I'm going to then declutter the room, and then I'm going to organize the room. And that's how I'm going to stay on top of it. We're doing everything that needs to be done within that room at that time. I'm not breaking and coming back or anything like that. I'm doing the room, going to clean it real good. I'm talking deep clean. Going to deep clean it, then going to declutter it, and then going to organize it. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. All right, let's go. We're also starting at one end, because y'all know how my mind works. Starting at one end of the trailer and making our way.
Making our way
Downtown, walking fast, chasing, and I'm homebound. We're going from that end over there, and we're going all the way over to the other side, which is 80 feet. This is a 16 by 80 single wide, so we're going over a whole 80 feet. We're going to do it. All right, let's go.
But I don't know how, 'cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know.
So here's the mess I made from when I bleached my hair. Yeah, it's still like that, y'all. I haven't cleaned this bathroom in an embarrassing amount of time. Like it's been bad for a while. Over there is the amount of hair I've lost. That is not from dyeing my hair. That's just in general for like the last, I don't know, month and a half. I lose a lot of hair. All the time, no matter what I do, I'm always losing hair, but it's always growing back. I always have a full head of hair. It's odd. And then I have the rest of my hair dye stuff and just random stuff everywhere. The floor is embarrassing. Like if somebody needed to use this bathroom, which they would use the kids, and the kids is really clean right now. It's the cleanest room in the house, oddly, surprisingly. I don't get it. It's the cleanest room in the house, so they would use that. But if maybe that was being occupied and they needed to use the bathroom and come in here, I would not. I would not let them come in here and use this bathroom. It's nasty. So I'm gonna get this done, get this tackled. Let me close my toilet seat before I show y'all. I don't even want to show the back of my toilet because it's nasty. Let me try to get a close up. I do have all of these paints and stains stored back here. I'm going to be decluttering those. I'm not keeping all those. I'm tired of having them stored there, and I have nowhere else to store them, so I'm going to get rid of them. So I'll show you guys what we're decluttering as I declutter, and then I'll bring in the organizational stuff that I got. I went to both Ross and Walmart and found a ton of cool things that I can, organize with and just like play around with. So I'll show you guys that when we get to that. But for right now, let's work on sanitizing and cleaning this area up, because it is a breeding ground for bacteria. Call me a scientist, because that's what this bathroom is.
But I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you I like. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. I just can't read you when you pass me by. Sometimes you look my way and say my name, and I turn around, but when I see you,
I'm going to use this little office pencil holder. It spins. I'm going to put our deodorants in it. It'll look weird, but I mean, it'll be functional. Then I can just spin it and pick whichever deodorant that I want that day.
I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't
this mesh storage bin that I got from Ross for $7.99. I'm going to use this to store all of my hair tools, like the dryer, my straightener, my curling irons, things like that. I'm going to store them in here.
I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voices.
So to minimize space, because, not to minimize, right, maximize. To maximize space, I'm going to put my makeup thing, which this is just what I keep all my makeup in. It's all organized in here. You guys see there? And this opens up, and I got stuff down there. I'm gonna set this down there first in the corner, and then set this on top of it. Or not. And to keep our medicine out of reach, like all the medicines, we keep it in here with a lid underneath the sink, which that will work out for me because that gives me a platform. Because these cabinets are so deep and they don't have that extra shelving that I need things like this that I can like stack things on top of, so I can get more stuff in there without overcrowding it. That's my mindset at this point anyway. This isn't a tutorial of how to get your life together. This is a documentary on how I'm doing it. I'm also, while I have this out and open, I'm going to go through these medicines and just make sure that none of them are expired. I found this vanity organizer. It has like it's like a foamy bottom. I found it for $3.99. This is what I'm going to keep our brushes and combs in, just to keep them all in one area. If you don't know, if you know, you know. But if you don't know, I store our get ready stuff for the kids in the dresser in the living room. I'm going to stop doing that. That's just kind of been something I've always done. It was always easier that with twins, when I'm getting ready to leave, to get them ready in one place. Like I would change their diapers and then I would dress them and stuff like that, like in a corner in the living room. So I always kept their bows and their brushes and their hair stuff in a dresser or in some kind of thing in the living room near that, like the diaper changing station and stuff. It's just stayed that way ever since the girls were babies. So now I'm gonna, like, for right now until we can get to their bathroom to organize it, I'm just gonna keep all of our brushes in here, as well as like the hair ties and stuff like that. And then their hair bows, they have a hair bow holder in their bedroom that hair bows will go on. But for right now, brushes and hair ties will go in this. I found this at Ross as well. It's got a ribbed bottom. I'm gonna make this one into our nail care stuff, because I found these and my mind was automatically like, where am I going to put those? But I have fingernail polishes for the girls in the dresser, and I also have nail filers and stuff. So this will be like a little nail care bin. I also have stuff here like fingernail polish remover, and I can get some cotton swabs to put in here later. I'm going to go fill this up with the nail polishes from in there. And I'm going to stick these nail filers in here. But we're set. How many pairs of clippers do you need? You only have 10 fingers. Look, how many clippers? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But automatically I wanted to declutter some. But then I'm like, well, what if I lose some? But then I'm like, This is the mind of an ADHD brain, by the way. But then I'm like, well, my house is going to be so clean that if I lose them, I'll be able to see them, like I said at the beginning of the video. But then my mind's like, Merina, really though, how long do you think that's really going to last? But then optimistic Merina comes in and is like, it'll last a really long time, I believe in her. And then pessimistic comes in and says, what if your house gets destroyed and you lose all 5 pairs? Then what are you going to do? Are you going to have talons as fingernails? And so then I want to keep all 5 pairs so that I don't have talons as fingernails. That's honest to God how my mind works. It's insane. And then I need a teeth bin. Not to store teeth because that's odd, but like to store teeth stuff. So in this bin right here, which is another one I got from Ross for like $2, I'm going to put extra toothbrushes, toothpaste for the kids, extra toothpaste. We already have one over there. And then, where's our floss? Up in this. That way the only thing that's out is the toothbrushes. Right here. Right. And I don't think, me and Shane only have 2 mouths. I don't know why we have 4 toothbrushes, but I can't remember which one's mine. Honestly, I just grab for one and I try to grab for the green one every single time. But that might be Shane's. So I'm just going to leave those there until I can figure out whose is who without causing a scene. Because Shane would have a fit. What other bins do I need? Oh, I need a feminine basket. Okay, and then this one was $2 as well. I don't think I can get that off there. We're gonna put Shane's body sprays. Oop. These are all the ones that he has. That one. And that one. This one's my favorite. I love that one. I get it for him anytime I can. This I put in his stocking. Yes, I get my husband a stocking. This is what I put in his stocking this year. It smells good. And then he has all these different polo ones. I really like the polo ones, so he wears it, but he's not a huge fan. That way, and then we'll put his extra body washes in here. And then I'm gonna put his extra, I put this in his stocking too. He loves Squatch soap. He uses the Squatch shampoo and conditioner. So I got in another bar of soap, but this one is the cedar citrus one, and I put that one in his stocking this year. You gotta take care of my husband. I believe that's all that's gonna go down there. I always put my extra, like these, I always put these in my stockpile in the closet because I have a bunch of body washes. So I'll put these in there in a second. Proof that you can't get it all done in one day. Actually, this is 2 days later. I went to go put this in the wax warmer. I went to put the wax warmer piece in the freezer so that I could just pop out the wax. Voila, it's 2 days later and that piece is still in the freezer. Be right back. It's been in there so long it's frosted. I'm just gonna pop these in here and then wait a day or two for this to warm up to defrost. we're not giving up. We're going to keep pushing. So even if you fall off the wagon, even if you work really good for a few hours and then you get sidetracked, don't stay there. Come back. I'm coming right back. We're starting all over again. Let's go. Okay, so I got really stumped for a minute as to where I was going to put this stuff, but I think I've got it figured out. I just have to get the floor cleared first before I deal with the rest of this stuff. So let's get the floor cleared up. Dog food is always in this floor in here. Ever since I moved the dog food in here from underneath the kitchen cabinet, because I didn't know that it was dangerous to keep it under your kitchen cabinet. When I moved it in here, Colton's chore every day is to feed the dogs, so it ends up just like confetti all over my bathroom floor. So I have put a cup now in the dog food bag, and I'm like, hey, listen, this is what we use to get the dog food out. If there's food on the floor, you pick it up, because we don't want no rats around here, that's for sure. I got this organizational thing here, this little stacked thing here from Ross, and I love it. I do miss my plant being here, but we're picking functionality, is that a word? Functionality over decor these days. It's helping me become less chaotic in my home. Not in my mind, but in my home, and that's what I'm going for. That's the season I'm in. I still love my decor, but if I have to choose, it's going to be functionality, if that's a word, over pretty looks. Oh, by the way, while I have it in my hand, to all the people who have asked me how, as a big girl, because sometimes, we don't talk about things like this because it's embarrassing. Well, it's not to me, because I got all 50,000 of you guys. But sometimes you don't want to talk like this. You don't want to talk about this stuff with nobody else in your personal life. I'll be the elephant in the room and I'll talk about it. For all those of you who have asked me about Chub Rub, that's a 10. This is not just for your infants, it's not just for your babies, it's for your belly rolls too. It works. It'll heal Chub Rub in no time. Trust me, I've used it for years. I've been a big girl my whole life. I was born obese, so like I got you. Okay, so to help better, keep me going with it, I guess you could say, to keep the routine up, I'm going to have all of my face and body care stuff for my morning routine and my nighttime routine to keep up with my skincare and stuff, because I'm trying to do better on my hygiene. I'm going to have it on this bottom tier of this. It won't look good, like it won't look Pinteresty, but Pinterest worthy bathroom or healthier, better Merina. We're gonna choose the second one. So I'm gonna put all my stuff over there. I'm also gonna put mine and Shane's vitamins, our daily vitamins, because we're getting older, and I picked us up some daily vitamins. I'm going to have those down there too. This one, and I just picked these up at Walmart. They were a little bit pricier than the other ones, but I assumed that that means they're better. I don't know, y'all, my logic. But I'm going to put these down here so we don't forget to take them in the mornings. I've been using that. It's the Echo Lips, and it's a lip mask. You put it on at night and keep it on your lips overnight. It's not like it's not necessarily a scrub. It just like, I don't know, it makes your lips feel super hydrated. And I talked to you guys a few weeks ago, probably a couple months ago, about my lips being super cracked and stuff. This has been helping a lot. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but it's been helping a whole lot. Here's my Neutrogena stuff I use at nighttime. I put this on my face before I go to bed, and it's super cooling. And then because I have very, very big pores, like, you know, like the craters in your face, I have very, 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 very big pores. I've been using this. It's like a scrub. It's got little stuff in it. It feels like it's got sand in it, but it don't. But it smells so good. I'm going to put this over here too so I don't forget to do that. So over here I got my nighttime washing stuff. I got my nighttime cream. And then I got my nighttime lip mask.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it?
Okay, so this is all that I'm getting rid of. Just a bunch of unused stains, spray paint, acrylic paints, got some old gallons. That one right there, we don't know how old that is. I mean, it's easily 4 or 5 years old. So those are the ones I'm getting rid of. All of that right there. We can't just toss this out because there is chemicals and stuff in it. So we gotta properly get rid of all that stuff. And then this is what I'll be keeping. This is almost a brand new polyacrylic. My Jacobine stains. That is ebony, and I love the ebony stain. It's a very, very, very dark, very like rich color. I really love it. If Jacobine wasn't my favorite, then that one. Jacobine is always my favorite, but that one's coming in hot at a number 2. And then we got some unopened chalk paints here that I will absolutely put to use. That Rust-Oleum stone, I love doing DIYs with that. Decorative glaze, I do my countertops like that. I haven't done and don't plan to do anymore, but I can always use that stain for other stuff. I got some of that joint compound that I do brick stuff with. I'll definitely be needing that in the future. Got some of these. I need to caulk my entire house, honestly. This paint roller and extra paint rolls. Pair of scissors I didn't know I bought. Some screws that we'll need in the future. This paint right here goes on our deck, so I need to keep this in case we need to touch up any areas. That's what we're keeping. This is what we're getting rid of. Alright, y'all, I don't show you my toilet ever. Well, I have a couple of times when it was okay, but our toilets get bad in this house, so I don't want to gross y'all out. I'm just going to be cleaning it top to bottom with these Clorox wipes, and then after I get it cleaned out real good, I'm going to use the Clorox toilet stuff. Good, and then I'm going to stick one of these Lysol click and stick things in there. I've shown y'all several times how to do these. I don't really recommend them. They're not really that good. They only smell for about a day, and that's it, and that little jelly turd is stuck on there for a few days until you take it off. So it's not really worth it. I'm going to try different things to make the toilet smell good, because it don't look good. It definitely needs to smell good. If y'all have any recommendations, let me know, because I'm not familiar, obviously, with how bad my toilet gets. I'm not familiar with cleaning toilets. Okay, so without being gross, this is what the ring looks like before. It looks pretty nasty. Let's see if this helps any. Oh my gosh, it's working! It's working, y'all. Yes, they are the best, Shane. They're always teaching me new stuff. Like, look at this.
Oh, wow.
I love it. Y'all, I still have fall decor up here. I'm gonna use this area for my towels, like our clean towels and washcloths until I can redo this area because I want to redo it. Right now I'm just gonna use this area for those things. But I'm gonna take down this. I'm actually going to be decluttering this. Just not as happy with it as I thought I would be, so it'll probably be going to Nanny, honestly, because she loves stuff like this. Keeping all of my white pumpkins because next year I do think I will go more the traditional route again because that's kind of what I ended up with, like the traditional fall colors. But just in case I want to decorate a room in the house more neutral colors, I'm going to keep all my white stuff. So, as you can see here, it's busting at the seams. It looks like me at Olive Garden, but it works. It at least closes.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you.
While I'm going throughout these rooms and cleaning and organizing them, decluttering them, I am going to my phone, going to the Walmart cart, and adding things that I need. So while I was cleaning this room, I noticed that I had a plunger, but I have it sitting on a trash bag. That's not pretty. So I'm going to find something on Walmart.com that I can use, either a plunger that comes with the thing or a thing that a plunger sits down in, so that I can have that because that's what's bothering me. I also noticed that the different color of towels really bother me in this bathroom because this bathroom's so neutral. So I'm going to order about 6 just regular brown, taupe, whatever color I can find that's a decent price. I'm going to order 6 of those to put on top of the shelf above the toilet. Let me show you the overview.
I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling.
Okay, so starting off in this little area behind the door, we haven't yet painted it or made it over, but I do have my fall bin with all of my fall decorations stored in there. couldn't fit that pumpkin in there, wasn't willing to let go of it. So I have it sitting there. And then I have this crate here. It's just this crate that I've had as decor in my living room for forever. It holds all of my paint and stuff right there that I kept. I did declutter a ton of my paints and stains and stuff like that, just because honestly I keep them because I'm like, ooh, what if I do this DIY in the future? And then it's a year later and I still haven't done any DIY. So I kept what I needed to keep there. Coming over here, I just have this little decor area up here, because you know there's a fence I want to ride when it comes to decor and functionality. I don't even know if functionality is a word, y'all. But I dusted all of my shelves and stuff and just sat this here just to add some greenery to that area, because I really miss my plant being there. Up here I have my little office supply thing full of deodorant, and then I didn't have anywhere to put my makeup brushes, and I had a space in this little twirly thing left, so I put them there. And I also have my desk in there. And then over here is where I keep my jewelry. I don't have a lot of it, but I do have little things in there that mean a lot to me, and you know, some earrings from Sally's and stuff like that. I put this sign on this shelf because I didn't really have anything to put there, and I like how it kind of brightens it up, because there is a lot of black going on over here. I like that kind of white that brings to the area too together. I think it looks really good. Here's my traveling makeup kit. Traveling makeup kit, like I'm a makeup artist. My traveling makeup container thing. I don't know what it's called, but I use it for when I go places. And then this is my actual makeup thing. It's very bulky and you can't travel with it very easily. I don't like to have things on the sink like that, but it just makes it 10 times easier to have all of our toothbrushes there. Over here, I added this shelf here because it added more space, like storage space, than just that random tray sitting right here. I do have to redo these countertops. They did get scratched up while in the process of moving everything around, but I may do something different to them anyway. I don't know yet. But this just adds that area that tray in the middle didn't add. That tray took up a lot of space, but it didn't have any storage area. This takes up little space and it has storage area, so I chose to go with this. I just had my wax warmer up there, an empty soap bottle dispenser. Don't know why. It kind of looks cute though. And then I need to get a new towel for my towel rack, because whenever I was having all those teeth extracted, I slept on that one because I didn't have any other ones clean, and I got blood all over it, so I had to chuck it. So I put those in the Walmart cart. Then down here, we've got my face wash. We've got my lip mask. We've got my face mask stuff. It's not, it's like, what is this? Face cream. It's just face cream. And then behind that, we've got the kids' vitamins, my vitamins, and Shane's vitamins. Open this. This didn't fit on here with all of my sprays, so Shane literally modified it. He bent these out. See, he bent them up further and then screwed it so that I could fit everything I wanted to fit on here. This is just like our hair mousses and my little body sprays, contact solution, because that needs to be easily accessible, especially for Shane. He uses that a ton. He uses it as eye drops. I don't know if you're supposed to, but he has done that for years. Got the detangler, got all of our gels and our leave-in conditioner, stuff like that. Down here's all my heating tools. So that's my curler, my straightener, my hair dryer, my wand, all those different things, as well as Shane's razor, his electric razor. And this bin down here, I have all my bleaching stuff for my hair, because my hair is two-tone now, and I'm still loving it. I don't like it when it's up, honestly. If I'm being honest, I really look like Pepe Le Pew. But I do like, you know, I do like it. It makes me feel good right now, and that's kind of what I needed. Over here, that's some more bleach stuff that are just lined up against that. Those are my fulls, and then I have my gloves behind that. This is so awkward. I think that they wanted to put a door here, but they didn't. Like, they got lazy or something. I don't know, but it's hard to show you what's there. But we got some cough medicine, cough drops, and alcohol swabs right there. If I come over here and open this side, Shane has all his in this little tray thing, this little glass tray. We've got all his I was about to call them perfumes, colognes, and his extra body washes. Now, all my extra stuff gets put in the stockpile area in my closet. That's where all mine go, but I had room to fit his here, so I just put those there, as well as his extra squatch soap and all that stuff. In this bin, I've got all of our mouth stuff. I've got toothbrushes, mouthwashes, whitening strips, stuff like that. Got that extra alcohol bottle sitting over there. In this back here, I've got the brushes and an extra mousse that wouldn't fit in the thing on the door. And then I have biotin right here. And then right here is empty because I just added the towels to the cart that I'm going to put up there. I'm going to kind of stack them really nicely. Room 2. Hi! What are you doing?
I was going to tell you, did you see your roses they opened up?
No! Oh, I gotta show you my roses. Shane got me roses for our anniversary. Oh, I love those, Shane. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. Also, the rugs are down. I forgot to show you guys the room 2. These are all my Christmas cards you guys sent to the P.O. box. Listen, I have read and sent out, read and replied to over 200 cards, and these are the cards I still have to open and read and reply back to. But like, that's not all. Those right there are ones I've already opened that I have not replied to. So I've got a stack over there that I've opened and haven't replied to, and 2 stacks over here that I have not opened and haven't replied to. By the end of the season, I'm going to be reading and replying back to about 500 cards. That's insane. That's insane. That's if it stops now. That's insane. Brandon and I were talking, and I was like, man, I used to pray for Christmas cards, like more than 2, because I only got like 2 every year. I was like, man, I want to send cards to people and all this stuff, and Jesus is like, here you go. I love it.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be.
Okay, so even Shane is in the decluttering spirit, which is a rare occurrence, by the way. But he has cleared out this whole area so that he can move this chair that I'm always falling over and put it in that area whenever he's not using it.
Right on.
This is what he's decluttered. His declutter pile is hilarious.
It's random.
It's so random. He's got this Amish hat. He's got these 3 swords, a Beatles drum cover. He doesn't even own a set of drums. All these empty boxes, a random paint set.
It's kind of funny when you look at it.
What is this?
Model kit box.
A model kit box with paper in it. I'm proud of you, Shane. Your swords and your Amish hat, though.
That hat meant a lot to me, okay?
That hat meant a lot to
That
you.
was my Stanley Hudson retirement hat. Did I stutter?
So, of course, he didn't declutter none of this. That's what I was hoping he'd inch for, but he didn't. So, it's okay. I'm actually going to be making over this room, but I don't want none of you guys to get, like, super excited about it. Because this room, I am making it over to modify this one. So, we are making this his dream gaming room. The way I see it is, I have every other room in the house besides the kids' rooms to do what I want to do in it. So we're going to do what he wants to do in this one and make it just really cool. Also, he's had a ton of dental work done. By the way, I had all my teeth back here extracted, well, most of them extracted, but before the new year was up, we were like, okay, we need to sit down and we need to see whose is going to cost more, because we need to do the one that's going to cost less first. His is costing less. He had like, what, 13 fillings? You have like 13 fillings to do and a periodontal scrub or cleaning and all that stuff. So his costs less, so he's getting his done first. He has all his appointments set up. We know when it stops, and then all my appointments start. We're making moves. I'm getting dentures, so, or implanted dentures, so mine's going to be costly.
best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not.
So while going through and organizing my bookcase, I did want to mention, I was talking to you guys, I showed you guys the book, Get a Life, Chloe Brown, that I was reading. If you saw that and you want to read it because you saw me show it to you guys, do not do it, because it got way too vulgar and I had to put it down. Always wait for me to finish a book or to say something about it before you go read it, because honestly, I just don't know which way it's going to go, and if it goes bad, I don't want you to read it on my behalf. Absolutely not. I'm embarrassed I even showed it. I was mad at the book for going that route. It was nasty. So always wait to find out what I think about a book that I show you guys before you guys go and get it and read it. Okay, so this is what the books are looking like. I have a particular order. Look guys, it was filled to the brim and I have that much space now. But I've got like all my rom-coms, which are romantic comedies, in there and stuff. And then over here I've got all my fantasy stuff, and these are just mixed matches of books, but there's room. And these are the ones that I'm going to be decluttering, all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books I'll be decluttering. Heck yes, that was hard on the heart, but we did it.
Yeah, I'm on my way now.
Not much longer with this stained bed. I actually have a new bed coming Tuesday for our room makeover, so we're going to start on the room makeover this week, and I'm super excited about it. But I'm just really excited. This bed's been good. Hey, it's been good on my back for many years. We had this whenever we brought Colton home. It's went through baby spit up, baby puke, baby everything, me everything, all the things. So it's been good to us, but I'm super excited to get our new bed and to start on this makeover. Also in this video, you will see me break periodically to work on laundry, and that's just so I can keep up with keeping up with the laundry. So I wanted to get all my hampers flattened out, and I succeeded at that. So I only literally have like 2 loads dirty in my house right now. Out of all of that laundry, just 2 loads. So we're making strides, y'all. But that's why if you see me go back and forth, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going, whenever I hear the dryer sing to me, I go in and do another load and do another load and do another load in between doing all this other cleaning. I also started decluttering my clothes. I got rid of a lot of clothes that I just didn't wear, or that I didn't feel comfortable in, or that really just needed to go. I'd had forever. Maternity jeans. I mean, I got rid of a ton of clothes. I'm going to be donating those. It also freed up some space in my closet. So I'm trying to just have clothes that I feel comfortable in. I'm not ever going to be one of these people I can come on camera and clean in blue jeans, but I'm going to have some purdy pajamas on. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to have some pretty pajamas on. Maybe a paint stained shirt or 2, but definitely some pretty pajamas.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my
Alright, so we got all of this that we're getting rid of. Heck yeah, I know I counted 22 pieces of mine, and I'm not sure how many Shane added. So we've got about 30 pieces of clothing here. That's not bad. Okay, so next room. The pizza and cups was from last night because it was New Year's Eve and that's how we celebrated. I can't walk. I'm standing on it. All this is laundry from the bedroom. All this is trash that I am keeping to do a thumbnail with. Well, trash and decluttering. That's the part of YouTube that y'all don't see, is I have to keep a lot of it to do a thumbnail with. So I'm just going to put all that over here and focus on the dining room first, because we're going to do one step at a time.
But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold. In your arms of gold. In your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and
Okay, I have to tackle all of this real quickly because I have a grocery haul that I have to put in here. So it's pretty bad. Half of this is definitely expired, absolutely expired. A majority of this, guarantee. But we're gonna get done. But it's pretty daggone empty now. I have all my dairy and cheese stuff here, our fake bacon, the bacon bits, and the pepperoni's there, condiments, kids ready to go, grab and go, fruit cups, and then random stuff down there. Nothing in these yet because all the produce was bad. Just some random stuff down here. My hoard of butter, I have about 50 sticks of butter. We counted up seriously, it was like what, 41 sticks of butter paired with the butter that's behind these cheeses. Then these are all of our ready to go mashed taters and macaroni. Love it. We love those Bob Evans ready to go mashed taters and macaroni and cheese. Then here we have the rest of what's left of the High C's, the rest of what's left of the Bang energy drinks, creamers, coffee creamers, juice back there, and buttermilk, which buttermilk stays good for an extremely long time. I've had that forever and it goes bad on the 7th. I'm gonna try to find something that I can make with that. And then I'm adding another resolution to my new year, and that's to not waste, to never waste as much food as we just now wasted. I'm ashamed of the amount of food that we just wasted. Here we got the kielbasa, some bacon, and a tray that's not went bad yet. And then up here just some extra condiments that wouldn't fit in the door. And my sugar and flour back there so we don't get Weedles or whatever they're called. I've never had those, but I don't want there to be a first time. Then up here we got popsicles. We got Eggos. We got frozen vegetables. And then we got meats down there. Frozen ready to go pizzas right here, and then just random what I couldn't fit anywhere else up here. So it's better than it was.
Dry your eyes. I'm not even worried, but I can't hear the silence you describe. Don't be ashamed. We can't always leave this place and go where no one knows our names. Pack your bags. We never needed their permission to believe in ourselves. So come with me. We could spend the weekend doing everything they said we'd never do. In their universe, we're just causing trouble, but nothing can hurt us in our bubble. For better or worse, in an uphill struggle. No regrets and windows down, 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 down. About the others, let's escape the silence together. Just say the word.
I'm gonna show you guys the first declutter pile because I can't pile it all in my house. As you can see here, like it's overflowing and we have nowhere to walk. So I wish I could pile it all up and show you guys everything at once, because that would be epic to see like how much in total I decluttered. But I'm gonna do it in batches like this. But we're trying to take them outside, and we have it's bad outside. We're having storms, tornado warnings. Tennessee and Kentucky have really bad weather this weekend. It's New Year's Day, by the way. That's it. We got really bad weather. So Shane just ran out with one trash bag, and I literally need him to take like 10. So I guess he's gonna be going in trips. He's gonna make 10 trips. But I'm gonna show you guys the first batch that we're going to be taking out, and we're going to be putting in the back of the truck to take to donate, or taking to the trash, or sitting beside the trash can. This is just the first batch, and we're not even halfway through the trailer. Are you soaking wet?
I am.
Why did you do that? We have more to take out.
Huh?
It's just Daddy Binks. We got more to take out. Oh my gosh.
I wet my pants.
Same. And you're balking.
Hey, my hair's dry.
Okay, so this is what we're getting rid of in this first batch. We've got several bags of trash here, several bags of clothes, Shane's swords, and all his stuff, my broken tripod, that pillow that I knew better than to get. I knew I shouldn't have got a shag pillow like that. I knew I wouldn't be able to keep it clean. I knew it'd smell like pee and fart, but I got it anyway.
What the heck?
I'm not getting rid of that. That's got books in it. I'll be sending those to my friend. And then over here, we've got bags of trash and bags of clothing. I think we got 3 bags of clothing and several bags of trash. But here's the first batch. Y'all, we're making progress. Heck yes. Bye-bye. See you later. Don't come back now. You hear? Look at that. Woo! Alright, so now that we got this side of the room done, I'll mop all the floors when I get done with all of it. But we have to work on this side of the room. All this is the laundry I'm washing and then keeping. Over here is the laundry that I'm washing and then donating. We're going to work on this pile first to get it out of here. And then we're going to move these into the living room where we'll be working with these. I got these ornament things. See, these are made for ornaments to store the kids' toys. To like kind of organize and store their toys. And then I got the long ones, as you can see here, to go underneath their beds. Okay, so it's like 1 o'clock, but we have spent the morning getting all the clothes that were here last night ready to be bagged up and donated. So this is what we have so far. We have 5 bags of clothes and 2 large pillows that are going off to the truck bed to be donated. Second batch of decluttering. Voila! We're making strides. So now all that's left to wash, all that's dirty in the house, are these 3 hampers right here, and I'm hoping to get at least all of the excess stuff that's above the hamper that makes it look like, you know, crappy or cruddy. Sorry, I don't like saying the C-R-A-P word because I don't like my kids to say it. And they do as they see, so I'm going to lead by example and not say that. That's another New Year's resolution I'm trying to do. I never say like bad words, but I do say fudge, and I would like to stop saying fudge, and I would like to stop saying crap. It is going to be hard, but I'm going to try. So I'm hopefully going to get the top of this skimmed off today. These are all of our containers we're going to be organizing most of the kids stuff with, and then I have one of these for Christmas ornaments. These are for ornaments as well as those are, but I was in Walmart and I was like, you know what, I could probably do something with the kids' toys with those, so we're going to see if it works out. And then I have a few other little bins and stuff that I found at Ross that I'm going to use. We're going to work on this end of the kitchen now, which it's not terrible, but it is messy.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you. Take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, bottle your taste. It's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath. It started fun, but now I'm into deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off
With my brain worn out, I've lost you.
So for down here, I got cutting boards, flat pans, cookie coolers, chopping gear, and casserole dishes over here. Throwaway stuff from Thanksgiving and Christmas that didn't get used is back there. Mixing bowls are stacked right here. I've got this like bakeware, I guess that's what you call it. Some extra storage containers back there, and then all my pots and pans stacked. Yeah, Shane torched the far out of that one. He was trying to make something like hot dogs or something. He completely burned it up, but it still works, so it's fine. But I got those stacked there. It's all organized. Okay, so keep in mind I still have all those dishes to do, but this is what it looks like so far in here. Very minimal, just got some extra salt and pepper things for whenever it's not. I got like ones for fall, ones for Christmas, ones for just like spring, ones for summer. Got my bowls over here, plastic forks, all of our cups down here, and then our little containers I'll be doing our fruit in up there. I did declutter about 6 mugs and 2 cups, and some old Tupperware lids. So decluttered a little bit out of here, but not much to declutter because not much is clean.
Me, looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. Feels like the two of us are golden or gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. Feels like the two of us are golden or gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am gold, I'm golden.
You would talk.
Okay, so down here we have the system that we did have, because like I said, when I did that other big declutter, I organized this a little bit. But I just got my cleaning products in these 2 separate bins. I've got my carpet cleaner hose back there, and I've added these. So I put my Cascade dishwasher things, or those aren't Cascade. These are like the off-brand. They're not
Finish.
Cascade. They're Finish. They're like the, you know, my kind of. I'm not spinning an arm and a leg on Cascade even, so we're just going to make believe and pretend that it's Cascade. And then it's sitting on one with extra dish scrubbers, and then my cleaning rags I've added over here in a little black bin. I'm just going to keep probably 4 or 5. I have 2 in there right now, and I can probably fit 2 more honestly on top, and that's all I've added since then. And then I didn't show you guys But I've just got my seasonal measuring cups out for right now, just until I put the rest of my Christmas decor up. I've got these measuring cups, these forks. These are not all the utensils that I have. The eating utensils are almost all of them were dirty, but straws and stuff. And then in this one, I put these 2 clear containers, like the ones that I had at the bottom of my pantry that I took out for my cookbooks. I put them down here, put my baking stuff for like my mixer and stuff over here, and then my bigger utensils over here, and then lids to our tumblers. This one stayed pretty much the same. I have this basket in here with all my wax melts and too many lighters, but you never know. And then down here, I left this the same because we know where everything is at down here. These are all of our extra cords. I went through and decluttered them the last time, so I know what's in here, and I'm going to keep it just like this.
To get off at the station, there's something in the air that I can't place. And now I see a silhouette in the dark. It's like time has stood still. I'm gonna hold you tighter this time around. Now feeling like I need to escape. The world outside only made me numb. 'Cause I just wanna be here in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place. Ooh, yeah, you make everything. It's just like the saying, you don't know what you got till it's gone. But now I know in my hometown, running free, it could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place.
Okay, so after tripod's in the way, but it is clean in here now. Y'all, it feels like a brand new home. I love it. I even put up the dog's toys for the night. I used that little crate to keep their toys in at night. If I didn't, then when I woke up, there'd be toys everywhere. For them, got a new puppy pad back there. This is where they sleep at night, because if I didn't, this one would be in the trash, and this one would be chewing on wires and getting fried. So I don't want neither of those things to happen. We don't want no roasted wieners in this house. So they sleep usually back here, and then usually they end up going in one of the rooms and sleeping with the kids. Binks used to love to sleep with Colton. Now he just sleeps really anywhere. But we've got the puppy pad back there for Miss Tater. And then I've got to still take Binks' little wrap off because I don't keep that on him overnight. I don't want it to cause him any irritation. So usually I just keep that on him when he's running around in here. And then, you know, every now and then he goes and gets locked in on that side because he follows the kids back there. But I got their water out here because we always keep water ready and available for them overnight. Y'all happy? Y'all about to go night-night? They're tired. They're ready for bed. They're like, why is the light still on? So now all I have left to do is vacuum the kids' rooms because they've already cleaned them up. I've just got to go in there and vacuum them, and then I'm going to show you guys how we kind of organized, especially in the girls' room. We did a cool organization method with ornament storage containers, and it's really cool. I really like how it turned out. It keeps it all apart yet together. I like it. We just gotta vacuum the rooms. I'm gonna show you guys what we've got organized in there, and then I need to tidy up their bathroom and I'll be done. Okay, so these are at Walmart right now because they're seasonal, but I'm sure you can find them online any time of the year. But I saw these and I was like, you know what, we could probably make this work for toys. Like in this one here, we have all of their calico critters. So they have their calico critter people over here, calico critter little pieces, and then we had extra room, so we put their littlest pet shop toys right there. The cool thing about these is it comes with these little things, so you can separate the things anywhere you want to. They got little grooves that you can put those little plastic pieces down and separate your stuff. That really came in handy when dealing with the LOLs, because as you can see here, we've separated them a lot. Like, we just separated them to keep their accessories and their LOL dolls separate. They're also super thin, so if your kids have bunk beds like mine, or regular beds that sit up a little bit higher and not like platform beds like on the floor, then they'll slide right under there. Then we got these big ones right here. They're also thin, so they can go under the bed. But we got this to store their Barbies, because their Barbies were just getting out of control. So we put them in here. Then over here they have their coloring books and crayons. That's always been there. But in this little thing, they get those little mini brands. It's like little foods. It looks like actual foods. They're the cutest things. I love these things. Like, they're actual brands, and they use them for foods. They use them for foods for their dolls. I think they're absolutely adorable. But they've got those in here. And then here, in this bigger one on the bottom, it's all their accessories. So all their Barbie clothes, shoes, hair stuff, all of that is right there. And then these big totes, they're not really big. They're kind of just the perfect size. But they are ornament totes as well. I actually got one to keep my ornaments in. But these just separate the brand of the boys' toys. So Cameron collects a lot of Toy Stories. One of these bins is completely Toy Story. One of them, Colton collects Zoids. One of them is completely Zoids. Same with these up here. We've got these containers of like DBZ characters and stuff like that. All of that sitting on a Lego table. This Lego table looks really big for this room. But remember, we are doing a full-blown makeover in here within the next little bit, so it'll fit perfectly. So they'll kind of just be stored up in the closet out of the way. I am going to do a whole closet organized video separate from this one, just because this video has already been way too long. I wanted to combine them together, but I'm really going to have to like break them apart. So I will be doing, I don't know if it'll be in the day on life or if it'll be a video in itself, but I will be doing like a closet organized, maybe even a closet makeover. I've been thinking of stuff like that. So that will definitely be happening. I just don't know in what way or when. And then the kids' bathroom isn't really messy at all. I just need to swab out the toilet and get the trash out of their trash can over there. But other than that, it's not that bad. I did just clean it last week though. So like, I scrubbed down all of the appliances. Is that what you call them? I don't know, the toilet and the shower and the sink. I scrubbed it all down. Scrubbed the floors real good. So it's been cleaned. So I guess that's why it's not so bad. But it does need a little freshen up. So I'm going to do that real quick. Looks way better in here. I really just had to freshen up the toilet though. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I love you. I will see y'all again this week. I hope you have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all later.
Wait! Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!